Hey, I'm Carlos Garcia, and today we're going to compare the Star Hill Farm 2025 release versus the 2026 release. We'll get right into it. It's going to be a quicker video since the last few videos have been a little bit on the long side. My pick is either sold out or one or two bottles left. When I actually go edit this, I'll be on the screen. If there's any bottles left, you'll be seeing it right now. I have a couple emails I have to catch up on, and that might have sold it out. So there was only a couple left before I went to bed. So we'll see. I have to finalize exactly everything. But if you put your order in before Monday night, they already shipped out yesterday. So it's just onesie twosies now that I have to catch up on. Anyway, so today we're gonna go over the Star Hill 2025 release, which is a different mash bill. This is 51% soft red winter wheat, 27% malted soft red winter wheat, and 22% malted barley. And then we have this year's release of 2026, and it's a different mash bill. This is 27% wheat, 62% malted wheat, and 11% malted barley. And the proofs are similar. So 2025 was 114.7 and this year's 2026 is 116.4. Both, oh no, it's a smaller bottle. It's 700 ml. I just noticed that it's smaller. So we get less this year, of course. Everything's going to the 700 mLs. I have had this a few times. I had Whiskey Cigar Club last night and it did very well for me last night. I haven't compared both these side by side, but I'm thinking the 2026 is probably going to win only because I feel like I never loved the 2025 and the 2026 has been doing really well for me lately. So we'll see. I don't know which one's which, and we'll get right into the nose, right? What else I gotta do? Nothing else. No giveaway to announce today. So A on the nose, it starts off so good. Sweet, red fruit, oak, a nice profile, but then it goes to like a slight funkiness the more you nose it, and a slight nuttiness. Overall, right away, really good. Kinda, it gets a little bit worse. Okay, let's go to B on the nose. It's not as intense right away like A was, but red Jolly Rancher, vanilla, peanut butter, vanilla ice cream, very vanilla forward. The red Jolly Rancher note, right after I was saying it's not intense, I start picking it up and then a couple other notes. I do like the intensity on A. Going back to A is a little sweeter, like a dark sweet, like almost like a spicy honey type nose. And B still much lighter than A. Oh, you know what? Maybe like a butterscotch. Okay, I give the nose to A, but we drink our whiskey, so let's go to the palate. Okay, first pour of the day. Definitely got some proof there, so I think that's because it's the first pour of the day. Sweet, wheat funk, oak on the finish, woody, sweet, vanilla, a marshmallow. It's funny because the nose was so intense. The palate didn't seem intense, just kind of like proofy in the beginning. It was kind of hard to get some notes, and I was like, oh, let me just take a second sip right away, but I didn't. So I'm thinking the second sip is gonna provide a little bit more notes for me. All right, more intense this time. I was thinking that it was a proof problem. Red fruit, hazelnut, and on the finish hazelnut. A hazelnut note was pretty prominent in that whole experience right there. It's definitely the thing that I got on the palate, but also was like a lot of the finish into the lingering notes. Right, some vanilla on the palate, some spice on the finish. I like it. Overall, very good. I do like that a lot. Okay, let's go to B. All right, very different, not the same. Again, same-ish label, obviously different mash bill, but to me, very, very different bottles here. Vanilla, red fruit, strawberry, bubblegum, sweet oak, and on the finish, rich red fruit, oak, sweet vanilla. Both good. We'll see which one I like more. Okay, second sip on B, it didn't change too much. Like A kind of was giving me notes every sip. I circle strawberry bubblegum on the palate because that's a very strong note on it for me anyways. I did write strawberry on the finish. Let's go to third sip. Some slight nuttiness on the palate this time. Nothing new on the finish. I think going from A to B, I think I liked A better, but right now, I'll drink some water. We'll take a break and drink some water and then kind of compare them side by side. All right, it's a couple minutes. Drink some water. Let's go to B then. A. Decent right after water, but second sip. All right, and if you're new here, because we have gotten a lot of new subscribers, how I do a two-way blind is I always do 3 sips, then 3 sips, then I take a break, I drink some water, and then when I go back to them, I take 2 sips before writing down any notes. And that's more to just not have any kind of water residue impact the flavors, but kind of just narrow down what that is. Basically trying to make this as my first sip all over again, as opposed to A was my first sip last time. And I'll do the same thing with A now afterwards, and then I'll just go back and forth. And I usually cut all this stuff out when I do more than 2, but when I only have 2, I leave it in for you guys. Okay, so I got some spice on the palate, some nuttiness on the finish. So now let's go to A. And right after water, so much more intense than B and strong like butterscotch. The second sip, it wasn't as strong on the butterscotch note, but I still wrote it down because it's still there. It does seem more intense, more spicy on the palate than B. So let's go back and forth and I'll come back with some results. All right, not what I thought was going to happen. So spoiler, if you paid attention to the beginning of the video, let's do the giveaway. If you want to enter to win 2-ounce samples of both of these, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment with SH26 for Star Hill 26. It's all one word, acronym, whatever. It's on the screen. All right, so going back and forth, it was kind of, I already knew kind of the direction it was gonna go. I am surprised that I liked the 2025 better than the 2026. I've been enjoying the 2025 recently, or the 2026 recently, and 2025 hasn't done well for me in blinds, but back and forth between these two, the intensity of the 2025 is just too rich, too bold, just good flavors, and it's more complex than the 2026 for me. There's nothing wrong with either of them. I think if you like that wheated profile, you're gonna enjoy both of these. To me, they are different, and I think they're both good. So just different profiles. But I scored the 2025 a 3.8, and I scored the 2026 a 3.6. I am surprised about these results, and if I do this another day, will it change? I don't think it's one of those situations. But maybe I'll do it again in the future just to kind of see, probably off camera, just for my own ha-has, I guess. That's that. Have you had both of these? Which one do you like better? Tell me in the comments. But don't be stupid, and if you do, don't get caught. Bye.